Greetings, folks. Today I'm on Mare Island, and I'm at a particular area of Mare Island called the Coal Sheds. And there's a brewery with a little restaurant attached. There's a gym, and there's a glass blowing artistic kind of a studio. And I'm not sure what all else is in here. There's a fantastic mural down there, which is very cool. And I'm here on my bike, and I have a friend with me who's also on his bike, and we're going to tool around, and I'm going to take you with us. There's a sign that tells you what's here. And as you know, Mare Island has a whole bunch of old buildings. Some of them are unoccupied and used for nothing, and others have been turned into businesses and many different things. There's even a university out here. So Mare Island is a very interesting place. We're just going to tool around by the waterfront today. I had to stop and look at this old building. To me, it's just so interesting. Maybe it's the colors or the lines, or just knowing that it's all boarded up and busted out. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a beautiful mural here. Show that to you. Definitely of a submarine. And we're going to head down this way. Well, here's a cool stop. Here's part of a submarine, and they actually call this part of the submarine the sail. And this is the USS Mariano G. Vallejo. Well, this is going to tell you some of the history of Mare Island. For 142 years, this shipyard built over 500 major ships and submarines for the U.S. Navy. At the height of production, the island had a workforce of over 40,000 men and women working around the clock 7 days a week. Wow, and it goes on. But yeah, Mare Island is full of history, so full of history. As a shipyard, they built the ships, they repaired the ships. There was a lot going on here. I've talked to some people who used to work on Mare Island when it was up and running, full blast, and they have lots of stories to tell. They're old timers, of course. Okay, down to the waterfront. Here's a sign I didn't want to miss. Mare Island Naval Shipyard from 1854 to 1996. Where the tools of freedom were forged for 142 years. Wow. And we are looking at the Carquinez Strait, which goes into the San Francisco Bay. And there's the ferries right there. You can catch the ferry from Mare Island into San Francisco. Yeah, let's go down this waterfront. Wow, I don't know what kind of boat I am looking at here. It has a stack, so some kind of steamboat maybe. And there's some sort of a boat there doing something in the water. All very mysterious to me. I don't know what it's doing here, and if it'll stay here or be renovated or maybe just kept as is. Okay, a closer look at this Northwestern Pacific paddle wheel boat. Look at that. That's the old paddle wheel, and it is in very bad shape. It's busted up. Yeah, I wonder if that's the only paddle wheel on this boat. Interesting that they have it underneath like that. I'm not used to seeing paddle wheels kind of hidden, but yeah, wow. cool stuff out here at Mare Island. There's another cool boat, a tugboat. And that looks like it's in great shape. That must be a working tugboat. There's a big sailboat down there. There's some statues that we haven't looked at yet, and the coal sheds are coming back up. So we'll just do a little quick go around and wrap it up. That beautiful old building has been turned into probably the most beautiful coffee shop I've ever been in. It's all renovated. Of course, it was officers' quarters. I really like going in there. We're not stopping there today, but love that place. Right next door is a beautiful tasting room, and that's another officers' quarters, all renovated. So there's some really nice places out here. Okay, we're probably gonna end this video here. There's a very interesting tree over there called a monkey puzzle tree. The leaves are very sharp, the trunk is very interesting. There's actually another one of those over here on this side of the building. Yeah. Anyway, there's a view of the water and some of the dry docks. There's the old museum down here, which is closed right now for being retrofit for earthquake. Yeah, the old museum. Wow, what a great museum that was. I hope they reopen it. We're in the little park, which is the center of, I guess, this most visited part of Mare Island. And over here, of course, you can see a lot of artifacts and memorial type things, sculptures. But I just want to point out, look at those bunkers. Those bunkers are still here. You cannot get inside of them. But what a sight they are. Okay, I think that's going to wrap it up for our little bicycle tour of Mare Island. We could stay out here all day. This place is fascinating, and I only really touched the tip of the iceberg. So we'll have to come back out here another time. For now, I'm going to say thank you for coming along with me to Mare Island for our short little afternoon bike ride here at the beginning of fall, end of summer. Nice weather. No rain yet, but I think it's coming. Take care. Take time to wander. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.